Alright guys, so we're back. We're gonna do my eyeshadow palettes, because, we gotta do them. And I deleted the old one because I've done some renegotiating, basically, where I got rid of quite a few and got some new ones in the picture, so I figured I was better off just to update this, because I changed quite a few things. Now, the first thing I have is just this. Now, all this is basically a bunch of shimmers from other palettes that I took out and put in here, because I didn't like the other colors in the palettes for whatever reason. They didn't work, whatever. But I ended up taking shimmers from different palettes, and like I said, these are just from all different palettes, and they ended up in this. And that is where they're going to live. Now, my first actual palette here is my LA Color Socialite palette. Just looks like this. It's very, very pretty. I love this, and the shimmers in this are like unbelievable. I also have my Dusk Till Dawn. Just looks like this. Now, this came from Five Below, but I love it. I mean, the formula is subpar. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Huh, I wonder how the mirror got cracked. Anyway, it's not a bad formula for what it is. It's only $5, so you really can't complain that much, but it's pretty. I just wish some of the shades were a little different. Like, if you look, some of those top two shades look identical. I mean, a little bit of variation would have been nice. Alright. Up next, one sec. Okay, that one did not want to come open. Oh, hi, you caught a glimpse of me there. Don't mind my hair, because I did not want to be on camera today. This is the NARS Make Up Your... I think it's the Make Up Your Mind? Is it? Yes, it's the Make Up Your Mind. It has the NARS Orgasm Blush up here in the corner, but it's gorgeous. I mean, it has some shadows, of course, too, a bronzer, the blushes, but it's very pretty. A very wonderful lady from California named Carrie gave that to me, along with a bunch of other high-end palettes, and I absolutely love her to death. This I got in an Ipsy. This is my Laura Sanchez Moods palette. It's very, very pretty. I love this green and that blue. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. And I like this white, highlighter shade. It looks like it would be white, but it has like a pink, like duochrome effect. I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but it is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I love it. And then I have the Galaxy Chic from BH Cosmetics. Don't mind my Tinkerbell pajamas. Again, this is the Galaxy Chic from BH Cosmetics. I think this is absolutely gorgeous, by the way, and I love the way these big shadows are raised. I just think that's so different. Other than the fact that it's an all shimmer palette. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Stupid plastic things. This is the Morphe Madison Beer Channel Surfing Artistry palette. Again, this came from Carrie, but it just looks like this. It's very, very pretty. And then I have the Illuminati by Isabella Badoa. I hope I pronounced that right. If I did not, I'm sorry. Oh, there goes the plastic. But again, this is Illuminati. Very, very pretty. Very, very gorgeous. I love that black shade. It's hard to find a good black one, but that is a good one. I have this one. This is from Profusion. I don't really need to open this one, but this is the Enchanted palette. It is an all shimmer palette. Again, I mean, you gotta pull other ones in with it, but I wasn't aware this was an all shimmer when I bought it. I just looked at the colors, thought it was pretty on the fly, and went with it. But no, it's an all shimmer, so. But they are beautiful. I also have the Infatuation from Profusion, which is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of this yet, as you can tell, but I'm going to, because it's relatively still new to my collection, but it's beautiful. This is my oldest Profusion one. This is the Love Struck. You can tell it's definitely had some love, but again, very, very, very gorgeous. Some beautiful shades. On to the next stack here. There's about 7 stacks. Don't mind. That's my brush collection back there. This is my newest one. This came with an Ipsy. This is my Golden Hour from Beauty For Real. Beauty For Real? Yeah, Beauty For Real. This is the Golden Hour palette. But again, absolutely beautiful. I've swatched it. I haven't actually used it yet, but I'm excited to because it's absolutely beautiful. I also have this small little 10-pan quad from Profusion, the Sapphires. Again, very, very pretty. And Profusion is really good quality, and they're not very expensive at all. That's why I love them. I have the Butter London. Again, this came from Carrie in California. I love her to pieces. Like, she's amazing. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. I almost hate to use it when I do, just because it's so pretty, but of course it's meant to be used. And then I have my 3 Urban Decay. Let me just grab all these at once. I have, obviously, the Naked Heat, which just looks like this. I have the Naked 2, which looks like this. It's more of a cooler tone, whereas the Naked Heat is more of a warmer tone, of course. And then I have my Urban Decay Born to Run, which is my favorite by far. My absolute favorite by far. This is my dream. This is everything I want in a palette and more. Which is why I also have the Color Around the World, which coincidentally looks exactly like that, because it's basically a knockoff of the Urban Decay Born to Run. But I got this one first, and then I was so infatuated with the Color Story, I wanted to try the real thing, obviously, so I think I might do a dupes video with that, though. I should have set up the tripod. What in the goodness? Okay. There we go. That one did not want to open. This is the LA Colors. Which one is this? Fancy. This is the Fancy palette. Just looks like this. Again, good option from the dollar store if you want to go cheapo like me. The next little stack we have here. These are all my smaller pods, like my e.l.f. Bite Size 5 shadow quads, things like that. This one is from Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, Revlon. This is the Moonlit Jewels? Yeah, Moonlit Jewels palette, which just looks like this. And they're basically like a cream formula, but they're beautiful. Then I have this. This is I have a lot of these. These are my e.l.f. Bite Size. This is the Berry Bad one. I also have Rosewater. How that shade got broke down there, I don't know. But these ones are very easy to break, and I am hard on my palettes. So this is the pumpkin pie, carnival candy. This is one of the mint melt ones. I think this is the, which one is this? Yeah, this is the chocolate mint one from their mint melt collection. I also have this one from Truffles. Now, this one didn't actually get broke. I just ended up using all of that silver shade because it was absolutely incredible, and I might end up buying it again just for that shade. And then finally, the cream and sugar, which just looks like this. But again, very, very beautiful. Moving on, I have four of these little quads from Wet n Wild, as you can see. This one is the, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but the Petalette palette or something. Petalette? I don't know. Whatever that name is, but it's very pretty. This one is Walking on Eggshells. These are newer to my collection as well, which is why they don't look used yet. This one is Go Commando. And then last but not least, we have the Camo Font. This one actually has been used because this is my oldest one. I got those three later. But these are from their Keller Icon collection. Moving on. I have some palettes like this. Just little, run-of-the-mill palettes. The first one we have here is from Hard Candy. I don't need to open this because obviously you can see the shades through the packaging. But this one is from Hard Candy. This is the Rich and Famous palette. I'm not particularly obsessed with that formula. This is the LA Keller Shimmer palette. Oh, these shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh, I love them. They're everything and more. And they're only like $2. They're amazing. This is the Milani Rosy Revenge. These ones did get broke, and I had repressed them several times, and I just got tired of it and gave up. So, because like I said, I'm hard on my palettes. But anyway. This is the NYX Glitter Cream palette. It just looks like this. It's just a glitter cream palette, as it states. And then I have these three from e.l.f. I have this one, which is the Rose Gold Sunset. I have the Everyday Smoky. And I have the Rose Gold Nude. Moving on to the next little stack here, we'll just take care of these ones real quick. This one is just from AOA. I'm probably going to end up decluttering this one, honestly. It's just shimmers anyway, and it's not the best formula, but... Then I have these two from LA Kellers. These are, of course, shimmers. But I do think they're rather pretty. I was going to try and depot them. And then I decided not to because I realized the pans were just too flimsy to be able to do that with, and they're just going to bend, so I just left them as is. But I didn't want to have them in these big honkin' palettes for just 3 shades. This is my Petite Pro from Visart. It's very, very pretty. I think that came with an Ipsy. I also have my Too Faced Tickled Peach palette, which again came from Carrie. It actually smells like peach and it's beautiful, so I absolutely love it. This is the Smashbox Cover Shot, and I think my favorite thing about this one is just the packaging, because that is just too cool to me. But this is the Cover Shot palette, like I said. Looks like this. And then I have the Rare Beauty Magnetic Spirit, which is very, very beautiful. The shimmers in this are amazing. Selena Gomez really outdid herself. I have this one from Belle and Argent. This is the Nude Intuitive Vision. Got this in an Ipsy. Haven't really used it though. I've swatched it, but I haven't used it. I might end up actually getting rid of that, to be honest, but we'll see. And then I have these two from Violet Voss. I have the Windflower, which just looks like this. And then I have the Sweet Violet. Don't mind my thumb there. I stuck it in one of my eyeshadows like a dum-dum. This is the Sweet Violet, but it's very pretty. Next stack here. We're almost done, guys. Almost. Alright, one sec here. Alright, just wanted to open a couple of these. Now these two are both from Lancome. This one is the Sparkling Sun, which would make this one the French Riviera Warm. But they're very, very pretty. Obviously, gorgeous. Again, those are both from Lancome. Then I have these three from LA Colors. I love this. I think they were basically going from ColourPop's palettes with these. I'm not really sure, but that's my suspicion. This is the Berry Kiss. And then we have the Peach Fizz. And of course the Lemon Drop. But they're very, very pretty, and I thought the packaging was gorgeous. This one is new. This is Half Cake, to Your Eyes Only. This is new. It came with an Ipsy. It just looks like this. I've swatched it, not really used it yet, obviously, but it is pretty. Alright, and then I just have these two from Morphe. I just wanted to open them real quick, obviously. This one is the 9B Bronzed Babe. Right there. Which would make this the 9W Smoke and Shadow. This one came in an Ipsy. The other one came from Carrie. Smoke and Shadow came from Ipsy. Bronzed Babe came from Carrie. And then I have this one from BH Cosmetics. Keller Vivace or something. I don't even know, but it looks like this. It's very, very pretty. Try and finish up here. Have this one from Dulce. I don't believe it's named. Oh, this is just their free Manic eyeshadow. But it comes with a highlighter and then 8 shadows. A matte and a corresponding shimmer. These two are from Wet n Wild, part of their Killer Icon collection. This one is the Nude Awakening, and this one is Rose in the Air. So the top is Rose in the Air, the bottom is Nude Awakening. I have these two from Maybelline. This is the City Kents Pink Edge, and then I have the Maybelline Total Temptation. Not a big fan of Maybelline, but it is what it is. This one is from Juvia's Place. This is the nudes from Juvia's Place. It's the only one from Juvia's Place I have, but I love their formula, and it's absolutely beautiful. Then I have my Miami from Shayna B, which just looks like this. Obviously, it's gotten a lot of love. That South Peach is my favorite color in the world. I have the Bomb and the Beautiful, Episode 1, which again came with an Ipsy, but it's very, very pretty. Haven't really had a chance to use it, but it is pretty. I do have one from Flower Beauty. This is the Sun's Blazing palette. It's okay. I'm not crazy about the formula. It's really hard to blend, and it's just not for beginners. I'll put it that way. This one I got again from Ipsy. This is the Fluid Otherworldly palette. We're almost done, guys. We got one more left after this. I love how it says, express your otherworldly self, make up the roles. That's cute, but again, the shades are really, really pretty as well. So I'm going to get some use out of that. Let me know if you guys want to see like a tutorial with that or whatever, or any of these palettes for that matter. And this is the Complex Culture palette. This is the, doesn't really have a name. It just says workwear, brunch, and night out. This is supposed to be workwear, this is supposed to be brunch, and this is supposed to be night out. It's supposed to be like a day to night type of palette, I guess. It's pretty for what it is, you know. But again, if you guys want to see any kind of tutorials with any of these palettes, which I have obviously quite a few, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, and we will do lipsticks, lip liners, and single eyeshadows. Until then, bye-bye. See you then.